guys, I'm Rebel Star Girl. Before I get to the contents of today's video, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment with any critiques, questions, or suggestions. In today's video, we're going to be giving a makeover to this plush doll. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because these are dolls that my grandmother has had since me and my cousins were kids, and growing up we would always play with them when we were at her house, and I remember that they were my absolute favorites. And so recently I went over, and now that me and my cousins are all grown up, there's no one there to play with them anymore, and she asked if I knew anyone who would want them or if I could do anything with them. And honestly, I really did want them, but I didn't just want these random dolls in my house. It was more for the sake of the memory. But I thought a cool way to be able to keep the dolls but also still do something with them was to maybe try to turn them into my OCs, and so that is what we're going to be doing today. That said, let's jump right in.
So here's all the dolls we have to pick from. I really wasn't sure which OC I wanted to do, so I was just looking through to see if any of them inspired me. Then I saw this one. The red hair reminded me of Cassidy, my cat-human hybrid character. She has a lot of unique details, so I thought this would be a fun transformation. First step is I need a different outfit. When I was finding all the dolls at my grandmother's house, I found this one extra outfit, and it is like a perfect match to Cassidy's outfit. So I pulled out a sketch I did of Cass for reference and began making the needed alterations to the outfit. First, this bow needed to go, along with the heart on the belt. Also, I had to take her hair out of the pigtails. Next was the pants. These pants are bell bottoms, and I didn't really like that, so I took a risk and cut along the seams and re-sewed the pants so that they didn't get bigger towards the ankles. I also made another alteration to the pants, but apparently I forgot to film that, or I lost the footage to that. They were low-waisted, and it made it really hard to tuck the tank top into them, so I just altered them so that they would come up higher on the waist. While we work on the pants, I want to tell you a little bit about my ideas for Cassidy's character, world, and story. So my idea is that in this world, everyone is some sort of animal hybrid. This is kind of where I put all my animal hybrid OCs, so it just made sense. And some people have special abilities. If you have a special ability, you can choose a career as a hero, which is like a law enforcement position, and you have to take a test and receive a license to do it. Cassidy has a twin brother, Riley. Now, Cassidy's special ability is that she can read minds, while Riley is an empath and can feel the emotions of others. Now, Cass and Riley are main characters, but the main character in the story is Hannah, and Cass and Riley become close friends with her. My idea for the story is that there is a really incredibly skilled hero who decides to open a hero training program to prepare the next generation of heroes. This program is highly coveted because once in the program you get one-on-one training with this hero, all of your needs are provided for, she pays for food, shelter, clothes, whatever you need. However, it is extremely hard to get into and they only have openings once a year. And the catch is that once you're accepted, you are not allowed to leave until you can beat this hero in combat. So far, no one has left the program. My idea for Cass and Riley is that they try to get into the program on their 18th birthday because of their toxic home life, and they know that once they're in the program, all of their needs and food and shelter will be provided for. That's all I have for the story so far, and let me tell you, I have gone back and forth with plots for these characters, but I think I'm really happy with this plot, and I'm going to stick with it. Now that the clothes are all set, I decided to move on to the face. This expression isn't really what I wanted for Cassidy, so I tried to alter it by removing the embroidery, which was a terrible idea. I didn't really realize how embroidery worked and how kind of like thick it was in the fabric. So first of all, I could barely remove it, and by trying to remove it, I just made a hole. And I really wasn't sure what to do about this. I got kind of nervous that I ruined the whole project, but I ended up just coming back later, sewing up the hole and adding some fabric paint, and it looks fine. Next, I went in with my fabric paint to add in her eyelashes and eyeliner, and started adding in some of the details that make her character more unique. Cass has these stripe patterns all over her body. I thought this would kind of resemble the pattern that cats have in their fur. I did this to try to make her a bit more than just a basic cat girl and give her some unique details. Speaking of cat girls, I needed to add her cat ears and tail. I used some spare fabric and I just cut out the shapes, then I matched the skin color as closely as I could and painted them. Once they were painted, I sewed up the ears and the tail. And before I could sew them onto her body, I needed to paint the same straight pattern on the tail, which meant I had to mix the paint color again because I did not think far enough ahead to save some for the tail. And once these were all assembled, I could add them to the doll. The very last detail I wanted to add was her locket. Cass wears a heart locket with a picture of her brother in it. I didn't get a real locket, but what I did is I took some of my shrink plastic, I painted a gold heart on it, and then I cut it out and shrunk it. Once it was shrunk, I added a jump ring, and I didn't have a chain to use, so I just used some yellow yarn to mimic a gold chain and tied it around the doll. And with that last step done, she is complete. Here are the final results. Let me know what you guys think. This was the first project in a while that I just genuinely enjoyed doing. I've been having a little bit of art block, but I was really happy making this. I had a great time, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I still have more of these dolls, so let me know if this is something you'd want to see me do again. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I have no idea what the next video is going to be or when it is going to come out, but whatever it is and whenever it does, I hope to see you then.